Morning, Mark here, going on 8 a.m. Eastern. US session about to get underway. European session midway through, going into the afternoon portion. Let's have a look how the markets shape up going into this US session today, April the 30th, last day of the month. US dollar index certainly started off on the front foot. You can see that. And sitting right now at 99.16. Yesterday started the day strong, then gave up some of those gains. You can see the wick that it left behind. Today certainly starting that way again. And what I have done is I've drawn in this triangle. You can see joining the bottoms of the daily candles, and that's the descending joining the top of the daily candles. Buyers will be looking to test the top of this triangle, and that's at the 99.29. That's a resistance. Come up and look and see if they can get to 99.74. There is a bit of a wick here, has given up a little bit. We'll see once the US session gets underway if we can see buyers maintain demand and US dollar continue to strengthen and get higher. If I zoom into the hourly, there you can see how sellers bounce down off that descending triangle, descending trend line, the top of the triangle, and now sitting at that 99.16. Sellers are looking for the bottom of the ascending trend line, the bottom of the support. Buyers looking to break above. Let's have a look at S&P. Bearing in mind we're still a good hour and a half from Wall Street opening, pretty flat. However, we have had five consecutive days of higher highs, higher lows. Certainly is demand, and it's gentle, but the uptrend is there. We've got resistance sitting at 5,595. We've got yesterday's support at 5,524. If I zoom out a little, have a look at the resistance area we're looking at, matches the support area from middle of March, and that's around that 5,600 area, which is definitely a level buyers will be looking to break above, and sellers will be looking for a bounce down of this area. But as I say, based on the past 5, 6 trading sessions, certainly the uptrend very much intact, and buyers will be looking to test that resistance area. Let's have a look at gold. Gold, interesting. There is the crossover of the EMAs a few days ago, so we know we do have a downtrend. But what is interesting is I measured this fib retracement tool from the support here at 2,957, just below the 3,000 mark, up to the high at 3,500. Here's the retracement down. First fib retracement level, 3,291. And as you can see that the retracement down has not managed to close below that first fib retracement level, the 38.2%. It's tested it. That's why we've got all these wicks down here, but has closed above the first fib retracement level. Today, testing lower again. So it is below that level. We'll see if that can maintain, or if buyers do step in like we've seen the last few days and come back up above this 3,291, in other words, above the 3,300 level. Sellers will be testing support at 3,259. If I zoom in on the hourly, there you can see there was an attempted bounce, hasn't worked. Buyers weren't able to maintain. They got as high as 3,280, but for now, you can see over the past few hours, sellers are in control and certainly looking to break below, at least test the support here and continue with this downtrend. We'll wait to see if buyers step in, which is what certainly the pattern we have seen recently. Let's have a look at Brent oil. Strong downtrend on Brent oil. no supply concerns and trade wars and the anticipation of a global slowdown, all adding to the sell-off and no demand for oil at this point. You can see the strong, steady downtrend. Yesterday's support at 63. Sellers have tried lower today already. They're all the way down to 62.12 and look to be fighting back right now. Let's zoom in on the hourly. There you can see that fight back from 2 hours ago. There is the level, the $63. Buyers will want to be add to this mini rally we saw 2 hours ago, get above the $63. Sellers not wanting to get above that, selling pressure to continue, and sellers will look for a bounce down off this area and come back down to the $62 level. Let's have a look at crypto, at Bitcoin. And there it is on the hourly doing its thing. You can see, let me just zoom out for a minute to the daily, and it's been stuck in this very narrow range between 93.5 and 95.5. It's been stuck there for already well over a week. I keep thinking that buyers are going to break above this resistance here at 95, break, maintain above. It looks like they're giving it another go, buyers. There you can see, if I zoom out on the hourly, you can see the succession of higher lows sitting at 95,200, looking for the 95,500, and then to get higher, perhaps to get us look for that $100,000 mark. If I zoom out to the daily, you can see the last time the market went sideways like this, and it did break. It broke from the 84,000 up to the 95. That's a $10,000 move. It's now trading sideways again. If that pattern repeats itself, the break of 95 could see the $100,000 mark be targeted. If not, and sellers step in again, we'll be looking to break below this low 90,000 area. Good trading. I'll see you at the end of today's session.